silver bells all seem to say, throw cares away. Ding dong ding dong, 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 ding dong ding dong. Ooh.
So hello, welcome to day 8 of our little investigation. Now, obviously I'm not a professional law enforcement officer, so I don't know correct procedures, but I personally have a lot of gaps, and what I would really like to know, I have my list of suspects. I have 7 suspects and one more person that I'd like to speak to, social media lady. We know that he was alive at 4:15 and on the 29th, and we know that and there we go. I think he was seen by Riley Abel at 7ish on the 30th. But what I would like to know, I'd like to speak to these 7 people, just helping with inquiries, not an arrest, and I'd like to know where they were from 4 o'clock on the 29th up to the 1st of December, and I think that would help out a lot. But let's crack on. Today is the 8th. Let's have a look at this evidence. I like these bags, they're reusable. These envelopes, they're not. So I wonder why we get sometimes a bag and sometimes an envelope. So this is items relating to missing person, copies handed to detectives for further investigation. So we have got a letter from the Leicestershire Police Crime Report. We have a crime reference number. This is the 23rd of November 2023 at 9:15. Investigating Officer PC Jackson. 9:15, call received from concerned neighbours stating couple at address are screaming and shouting at each other. Reports this is not unusual, however appears especially heated on this occasion. 9:45, attended and spoke to 2 residents, both under influence of alcohol and blaming each other for disturbance. Parties separated and spoken to individually. Kris Kringle has visible reddening of the face along with scratch marks to right side of face. States his wife Mary has been drinking heavily and is never at home anymore. He describes suspecting she has been unfaithful. That would explain the change of will, and challenged her about this, which caused her to lose her temper. States this is a regular occurrence while she is drinking, however they have a good partnership when she is sober. Denies being assault, states he tripped over in the barn earlier today. Well, isn't that, it could be true, isn't that typical behaviour of someone who's abused? And also, if you're guilty of something, isn't it quite typical to get angry, go, whoa, try and sort of diversion? Mrs. Mary Kringle states husband Nick has been misusing prescription drugs for persistent back pain caused by years of heavy lifting as part of his employment. His injury further exacerbated by a fall from a roof a couple of years ago, leaving him in almost constant pain. He has been increasingly stressed and snappy due to the pain, and it's caused problems in every area of their life. Kringle M repeatedly tried to goad Kringle N into further argument by shouting loudly about his inadequacies as a husband and their lack of children. Evidence suggests she is the instigator. Both parties deny any assaults or violence have taken place tonight, despite apparent injuries to male party. To avoid further incident, Mary Kringle arrested to prevent further breach of peace, taken to central custody for accommodation until sober. Prisoner became tearful and remorseful during journey to custody suite, states she wants to get help for drinking problem and save her marriage. Follow-up action, police warning marker on address, officers to consider Kris Kringle a potential victim of domestic abuse. That's what I was thinking. Alcoholics Anonymous information to be provided to Mary Kringle upon release. So as I say, I'm not a professional law enforcement person, but this doesn't seem to tell me an awful lot. It tells me that she's come home, possibly in the mood for an argument, started an argument, they've had a big row. The scratches may or may not be related to the fight. They may be coming from a fall in the yard. It's just a little domestic thing. They don't really want it to go any further, but obviously maybe not realised that the noise has affected the neighbours. I don't know what to do with this. I don't know if it actually tells me anything. So what I'm going to do is I will end the video there. Let's have a little think about our timeline, and maybe we want to revisit our mood diary. I think this is not related to the case. I think they both want a happy marriage, and I think they both feel that they don't have a happy marriage. And I feel that the reasons for them not... This isn't going back in. I feel for their reasons for not having a happy marriage are different. Nick feels that he needs to do what he needs to do, whereas maybe Mary feels that he needs to be at home being a loving husband, and she's not getting that companionship. All of that is not related to, and is not a signal for me of his being missing. All it would do is push a little bit of blame towards the neighbours, if anything. The neighbours, if they're fed up of the noise, where it's evident that they're fed up of the noise because they've got the noise diary, they want the noise to stop. How do you stop the noise? Well, when two people are constantly arguing, if you remove one of those, either one, doesn't matter which, then they've got nobody to argue with. And obviously because Mary's drunk. So I don't know. I really don't know. Has this added anything for you guys? So I'm going to leave it there, and I will see you tomorrow for day 9. Thank you for watching.